I've got a pretty neat upgrade for the truck. You notice I have the tow mirrors on it. The older style tow mirrors, and I actually leveled these mirrors too. Normally they stick up, they go at a slant. You've seen the trucks with the slant. These are leveled out. I think it looks much better. Looks factory with it not slanted. So, but what I have today has to do with mirrors. I got a new set of mirrors here. New set of tow mirrors. Yeah, you Chevy guys probably picking up on the light here, and yeah, you guessed it. It is the newer style tow mirrors. Yes, the newer style tow mirrors. I think these are fairly new on the market. Now this is specifically for the 01 to 2007, I believe. They have a few different variations of these. This one right here is actually a manual adjust, but it has the lights in the front. It's got turn signal in the mirror, and it's got the backup lights. And now I've already taken the driver's side mirror apart, because if you look here on this plug, this comes with a plug here. Okay, there's 3 wires there, right? The black and white one, the black with a white stripe, is the ground. Okay, so that only leaves 2 power wires going into the mirror, right? So I was trying to figure out what the heck they did. So I got my little battery out from my Ranger, grounded the black one, and I touched the blue one. And what happens is the blue wire is the turn signal, okay? So what happens when you turn the turn signal on, this light comes on and this light comes on, the rear light. So you got a turn signal in that light. So you got amber in the front, red in the rear. Okay, so I touched the white wire, gave the white wire power. The white wire actually goes to this backup or courtesy light that they have here. So what that means is this mirror only has turn signals and then the courtesy light or backup light. So it doesn't have a running light. So if I want a running light here, I got to separate it. And I'll show you how I'm going to get the running light when I do that. Right now, I'm going to show you how I disassemble this, and then how I am separating the lights and getting another wire out of here. So, okay, let's start with the easy stuff first. There's a little screw here you gotta pull out right here. What this does is it allows you to pull this little pad back, because you're gonna need to be able to access this wire here in a second. Okay, now we got to pull these mirrors off. So these mirrors just pull off. You do got to be careful. They This one's going to be stubborn, I guess. Okay. They really pull off pretty hard. Okay. Once you do that, you gotta unplug the turn signal so you can get this out of your way. Okay, now just like this here, this light here, this one pops off, and again, you feel like you're gonna break it. I mean, you really gotta pry on these. Just be careful. If you break them pulling them off, it's not my fault, but I've been able to get both off without breaking anything. Okay. Now, there's 4 screws around here that you gotta pull off. Okay, so once you get them 4 screws out, your courtesy light or your backup light's plugged in. Got a little plug-in back here. You got to unplug that, and you can take that away. Okay, so this is the plug for your backup light. This is the plug for the mirror. Signal in the mirror. Okay, and you got this is on the blue wire, and you got another blue wire that goes to right here, and that's plugged into the LED, the amber LED. So what you need to do is I cut my wire I just cut it right here. So, and then I just unwind it here. So I can get to it. So it's cut right here. There's no metal around that thing, so it can't ground itself out or anything. I just leave that the way it is. If you want to tape it up, you can tape it up. But so I've got this wire is now separated. The amber light is now separated from the turn signal. Next thing I'm going to do is I've got to run another wire. I got to run another wire inside this mirror somehow. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the original wire from the light. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape a new wire really close to the base of the original wiring harness. So just take some electrical tape, and you just want to tape it on so it's nice and secure, and making sure there's no sharp edges that might get caught. Okay, so now I got my new wire taped onto the original factory wire running through the mirror. Okay, it runs from here all the way through the mirror out the base. So I'm going to pull the wire, the original harness, I'm going to pull on it right here. And basically what I'm doing here kind of got to pull it through because it's tight quarters. Okay, so here it is now. You can see I pulled my new wire, the green one here. I pulled it through using the original harness. I can untape it and I can pull it the rest of the way through here. And then I got to pull the original harness back through. You kind of got to pull it and push it to kind of help it make it through the there. So remember to leave enough slack in your wires for the mirrors to extend out. I'm gonna connect these two wires together, the new one I ran and the blue one that I clipped off, and I'll be back. Okay, so I just got this wired up. I just used one of my weatherproof connectors that I like to use with the built-in shrink tube. Okay, so now I got to get this wire up in here. I got to get it out of the way. I'm going to put a tie wrap, a little plastic wrap on the wire here. Just to kind of control it. Okay, I think I'm ready for reassembly now. Going to install this. Make sure you plug everything in. I got to put our mirrors back on. Basically, you're just lining up the tabs on here, and then you're going to push it on. Now this one, again, make sure you plug in your. You want to plug it in, or you won't have no power going to it. Okay, so this one's a little different. It's got these little springy deals on them. Now them, you got to make sure you get all of them inside. They got to go inside where they were, and they slide in these little deals. And then once you get them in, you got to push the it on. Okay, I believe we're on now. Okay, so it's kind of a tricky deal. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's easy, because it's not that easy, but if you take your time, you should be able to do this. Now, I'm going to cut my wire here to length. So I'm going to hook up a battery and I'll show you how this works. Okay, so I got a battery hooked up here, positive and negative. Don't touch them together, they'll spark. You can put your pad, I forgot to show you, you can put your pad back on with this little clip and screw. Anyway, I don't need that to show you what I'm going to show you. Okay, so the black wire here is my ground. So this is going to the black with the white stripe. Okay, so that's going to be the ground wire. Now, when I touch the blue wire, that's going to be my turn signal. That's my turn signal only. Now the front amber one is not coming on because it's separate, remember? Normally the light came when I touched that one, both the amber and the turn signal came on. So now they're separate. Now if I touch the white wire, you can see the courtesy light or backup light comes on. Okay, so that's separate. Now I'm going to leave the ground wire on the black and white wire, and I'm going to touch the positive to the new wire I ran, and you can see there that the amber light comes on. Just the amber light and not the turn signal. So this is exactly what I wanted it to do. Basically, I separated all the lights on the mirror. These are ready to bolt on. Bolting them on is the easy part. Wiring them up, that's another story, and I will show you how I do it. Okay, so finally installing these mirrors here. It's not that difficult on this generation of truck. They made it really easy. You don't have to take the door panel out, but in order to do the wiring, I'm going to have to take the door panel off. So you got these are power mirrors, so they got to plug in too. Okay, there's also a little plastic tab you gotta push where the wiring comes through. You gotta push that. And then your mirror should come on. So I'm going to get the other mirror and we're going to install it. Okay, so I got the new mirror. Basically just feed your wire through the hole. In this case, both wires. And you're going to slowly tighten these up. Make sure your gasket's on there, right? And there we go. For now, I'm just going to tuck my wiring in here. Put my little foam back. Snap my panel in. And we'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think they look good on there. I'm not real fond of the chrome when everything else is not chrome. But I can look at this without tripping over my plow here. One thing I can see right now, it looks like they're angled up, just like all the aftermarket mirrors. So that probably means that I might have to level these out. So can't really step back, guys. I'm in the shop, but I'm gonna hop in there and probably adjust them and see what I think. Okay, so I've got an issue here. The visibility on these mirrors are excellent. I mean, compared to my other mirrors, these mirrors, I mean, they really, I mean, this convex mirror, I mean, is awesome. I mean, I can see everything down below my truck by my duals. And then this mirror here gives me a nice wide view of behind me. Now the issue I'm having is this mirror here. This one here is okay. Again, great visibility, much more than my old set. The problem happens is this mirror here. I don't know if you can pick that up on the video or not, but it's almost like a trick mirror or a mirror at the fair. I mean, it's all weird. I mean, literally, it makes me dizzy when I look through that mirror. Now, I don't know if I did that pulling it off. I don't know how you bend a mirror. But it looks like there might be a screw up. I don't know. It's hard to take them back after you modify them the way I did, but I don't know. I hate the way that mirror looks over there, but everything else is good. I do have another update on that mirror over there that is distorted. I contacted the seller and he looked up the date on the or the date code or whatever on the box. I gave him a code when they were built, and they're gonna send me out a new passenger side mirror. So I don't know if they had a problem and they had some distorted ones. I mean, I told them I took it apart and I told them I rewired it and stuff, and that didn't seem to matter. So he's gonna send me a new one, and hopefully I'll probably just swap the mirrors out, and because I got this one already wired up and mounted up and stuff, so I'll probably just swap the mirror out, get this distorted mirror out, this funny mirror. I think there might be a two-part to this. I'll do the wiring in another video, guys, because I'm guessing this video is getting pretty long. So I may get some pictures of this outside so you guys get a good view of it. But I guess that's probably gonna do it for me, guys. See you in the next one.